My name is Sinalo Ntuli. I'm a visual artist. I'm known as a bead master. Since I began with beading technique in 2009, I remember I was coming back from Palito at what do you call it? Esangweni. It's like a junction where people come in to look for information center. So there was a place where they do also keep for artists and for crafters and all that. So I had a space there to also use as an artist. That's when I discovered the beading technique, because I was with the mothers, ladies who were using beads, making necklaces and bangles and all that. And I felt like, because since then I was painting mostly the Reed Dance Maiden, because it was a subject matter that I wanted to tackle. I wanted to actually spread the message about abstinence and all that, which is something that I felt very strongly it was a good practice and a discipline that goes with it at the same time. So coming back to Joburg in 2009, I started to work mostly with paints, but dressing my figures with beads. And in 2010, a client from London asked me during the World Cup, asked me, why don't you just try and do everything on beads? So it was time consuming, but why not? I started with a small piece, and I still have it even today. I don't think I'll sell it, because it was where I think I mastered it, the beading technique with that one, because it was fully beaded. And my previous works were fully beaded. The earlier works with beads were fully beaded. But what I noticed that it takes too much time, because one painting could take 3 months, one took about 6 months. So I starved during the period, obviously, and then having to struggle to try and sell it, because the beading technique then, it was not familiar. Galleries neglected it. I was told by several galleries that, no, your work belongs abroad. But how do I get there? That's the thing. Until I started to just mix everything, that's when I got my groove. There were some people who bought the fully beaded ones, which were very fantastic. I remember the one that I won the Tamimiele art competition with. It was also collected, and it was a very nice one, fully beaded as well. My work has also been in many galleries, Johannesburg Art Gallery, Back Factory, yes, Africa Museum, Pretoria Art Gallery, UJ, in quite a number of places. During the lockdown, I was in my studio the whole time, and I felt the quietness of the streets in Joburg, and I was in Oka's house by then, and it's one of the busiest street, and yet it was very quiet. I thought of the noise, kids going to school and everything. I look back where my life nearly ended from the accident. Surviving a 15 days unconsciousness, it's not a joke. It's God's grace, and He has a good plan for my life. I can see now that yes, He does have a good plan, because there's a message to pass on, a message of hope, obviously, of which is what I'm promoting right now. I'm all about a brighter future, hopeful for survival and growth, no matter what challenge is there on your side. You can motivate others to rise and shine as well, because it's never the end until it is the end. I started to appreciate life more. I looked at how, COVID was very scary. It was a very scary period. And it was said now and then that, those who had mentally illnesses and all that were likely to be affected and to maybe die and all those things. So I was prayerful and as always, and I just had hope, that no, I'll make it. But the fear was still there. So I made sure that I kept all the things that I need to be done, mask on, sanitizing and all that, yeah. But what really changed from my works is the fun. I started to bring, not really just kids going to school, but I wanted to create some movements. Movements that are mostly seen being experienced as kids, growing up. We become very playful. So and then I also wanted to involve the street kids, sorry to call them that, the street vendors as well, of which it also brought some kind of like a feeling of the reality. And the images were something that I wanted, even if you are in New York, USA, or maybe in London, whenever you see this image, you just remind you of South Africa. Because South Africa is very unique. We do things that are not done anywhere else. We just are different people altogether. The first thing I wanted to just experiment with color behind, but I wanted flat colors, not messy, not colors that will fight with the foreground. So you just said, no, Sinalo, you just play with one color and then leave a bit of white and all that, or maybe leave any other color. But I thought, no, a yellow to me was like freshness, was like light, was hopeful, it's a color that you die for, to have in your house. It's a light that we all wish you could have in our soul, within our souls. So I just thought of the sun and everything. And I went for yellow and white. White obviously to me is purity. That's why mostly it's kids, I thought of freshness, purity, stillness of life, Yeah, that's how I saw it. Education is a key to success. So these guys, they are a symbol of the future. They are promoting what is about to come. They are living the life that is leading them somewhere. Their lives are not stagnant. Something good is happening. And all that I'm about to do I'm about portraying is a vibrancy and a livelihood, good livelihood, So to me, this is how best I could interpret it. This current exhibition is going to move to Sentin at History on the 18th of August. I'm also working at the moment towards the works that are supposed to go to Stellenbosch. I have an invitation to submit about 6 or 8 works. Already I got another invitation from the Eastern Cape, but below. I just forgot the name of the town. They're also looking for about a few works next year. So I'm just focusing on building that portfolio as soon as possible. When God allows a certain challenge or difficulty to occur to someone, He always has a backup. He always has a better plan and how to survive and to break loose even from those difficult times, and it gives you joy while you are during the process. Especially if you stick, if you persevere and remain calm and surround yourself with people who will motivate you, who will pray for you, and who will help you also to encourage you that remain in the Word and who check up on you. Like especially when I was in during the lockdown, I had a friend of mine who's a pastor. He will always call on me. He will talk for long actually, and he'll say, no, Sinalo, I'm here with you. I want to know exactly what's happening to you. and I don't want you to lose focus. So I had that support. So I think it was God's favor towards me.